Hello friends, in today's video we are going to see about Biot-Savart law. This law is established in 1820 which mathematically expresses magnetic field B vector. The statement of Biot-Savart law is: consider a current element dl vector of a conductor xy carrying current I. Let P be the point where the magnetic field dB vector due to the current element dl vector is to be calculated. Let the position vector of point P relative to element dl vector be r vector. Let theta be the angle between dl vector and r vector. This statement is very a complex statement. That is, it may be very difficult to understand. But now we are going to break this big statement into a small statement using a diagram. The long red wire is a conductor xy in which current I is flowing. At point P, we have to calculate the magnitude of magnetic field due to the conductor xy. So for that, we take a small current element dl vector of the long conductor xy, and the r vector is the distance between the small current element dl vector and the point P where we want to calculate the magnitude of the magnetic field, and theta is the angle between the current element and the position vector r vector. According to Biot-Savart law, the magnitude of the magnetic field dB is directly proportional to the current I through the conductor. That means if current increases, automatically the magnitude of magnetic field also increases at the point where we want to calculate the magnetic field, and the magnetic field is directly proportional to the length dl of the current element. If we increase the length of the current element, then magnitude of the magnetic field also increases. The magnetic field also directly proportional to sin theta, where theta is the angle between dl vector and r vector. And last, the magnitude of the magnetic field is inversely proportional to the square of distance r from the point P to the current element dl. So dB vector is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. If we increase the distance, then the magnetic field decreases. Combining all the above four factors, we get a expression which is dB is equal to k I cross dl by r square. I cross dl is ideal sin theta. Then the capital K is known as proportionality constant. The value of capital K is equal to mu naught by 4 pi, where mu naught is the permeability of free space. We can rewrite the above expression as dB is equal to capital K ideal r sin theta by r cube. The direction of dB vector is perpendicular to the plane of dl vector and r vector. Special cases: if theta is equal to 0 degree, that is, if the angle between the current element dl and r vector is 0, so then sin theta is equal to 0, because sin 0 is equal to 0, so that dB is equal to 0. In this formula, we have to substitute the value of theta. If theta is equal to 0, then dB is equal to 0. So the magnetic field is 0 at points on the axis of the current element. If second case, if theta is equal to 90 degree, sin theta is equal to 1, because we know sin 90 degree is equal to 1, so that dB is maximum. If you want magnitude of magnetic field as maximum, then we should place the current element dl perpendicular to the position vector r vector. The magnetic field due to a current element is maximum in a plane passing through the element and perpendicular to its axis. The SI unit of magnetic field is Tesla, which is represented by the symbol capital T. It is named after the great scientist Nikola Tesla. Thank you.